Dan,
It's Blue Monday.
I don't know whether you heard the conversation we were having just before, but I'd like to start the podcast with it. Is there any...
Where was I?
I think you were just milling about, being you.
Oh, yeah.
Is there any celebrities that you would like rush to in like a bar? If you were in a bar with someone famous, is there anyone who is important enough to you where you'd be like, I've got to go and ask that person for a picture?
Hamzat Chimaev. 3-weight world champion in the UFC.
No, he isn't.
Like if
He's
I-
the possibility too.
That's what I meant. I believe he will be. Mate, old Hamo, the Ham. What, the Ham's out?
I'll just spell his name then.
Abu Hamzat. Fucking Apuna Hasapina pedal on.
Spell Hamzat.
Hamzat.
Yeah.
H.
No,
What?
it's K. Starts with a
Nah.
It's like
well-
Basco and Dictiosaur.
I'm not wrong.
Oh,
He's
what's
wrong.
That, mate? Get in your bed, you.
Hamzat is definitely spelled with H.
It starts with a K.
I don't believe it.
Khamzat.
Oh, yeah, well, fucking
Chimaev.
get me in a Cuba. I'll be right there.
There you go.
Get a
What's your Cuba
fucking...
got to do with
I'm
it?
very good at spelling ethnic names. Give me any ethnic name and I'll nail it.
Tutankhamun.
How do you spell my surname?
A person from an ethnic minority, you went Tutankhamun.
He is.
Kulavuz.
Correct. What about Tutankhamun?
He still says it wrong, though.
Don't forget his first name as well.
Tootin.
No, Clive.
Where does Tootin come from?
No, his second name. It's
Because
his
he was a
surname.
Westerner. He was rooting Tutankhamun.
His surname's Clive. His full name's Clive Indictius Tutankhamun.
If I found out Maya Jama was in Chester City Centre,
You'd
I'd
move
go.
out.
I would literally, I'd get in my car, rush to Chester City Centre, find where she was, and go, "Back in your cage, you fucking pig!
And Stormzy would volley your head off.
Back in the sty!"
Cage in.
Maya Jama, spelt with a fucking H.
Genuinely though, is there anyone? Because like I said out there, it would only be like Liverpool footballers, past and present probably. But then you mentioned Luke
You wouldn't
Combs.
get a
And thinking
picture
about
with Jason McAteer.
what?
You wouldn't get a picture with Jason.
I've had a picture with Jason McAteer.
Well, yeah, no. There's certain ones I wouldn't be that asked about because I've been in like the hospitality suites at Anfield where you can literally there's a Liverpool legend every week and there's a queue and you get a picture with him, and I've never once joined that queue.
Yeah.
Ever.
Hang on. So, but it's not if there's a queue, because I like.
Not even King Kenny. Not even
No, if it was him, but it wasn't.
Ian Rush.
Probably yeah. I would, yeah.
Phil Babb,
No,
Ronnie Rosenthal.
no.
You mad? I am mad. Ronnie, yeah, Ronnie, Ronnie.
I
yeah,
met Phil Babb at Ibiza once.
Like
Ronnie Rosenthal.
I'd come in and say to you, I seen Ronnie Rosenthal the other day. He was in the bar I was in.
He missed.
But I don't think you'd
I think
be
you'd
like,
probably come
I
in
need
and
a
go,
picture.
I saw a famous Jew. And then we'd have to work backwards from that.
Is Ronnie Rosenthal Jewish? I don't know. I've never met him.
Just the name, mate.
Why do you
What
think I
does
just
that
sang
mean?
that song?
Is Jim Rosenthal Jewish?
Probably, yeah.
I think Rosenthal is a Jewish name.
Is Jim Rosenthal Jewish?
It's like Sipowicz.
That is.
So Tom's dad.
I know Tom Rosenthal. Yeah, is he Jewish?
This episode is called Is he Jewish?
Let's do it.
Who would get me? Who would get me going? Where do I have to get to from my house? Sorgal or
No, you're in. You're not dry. You'll not get a phone call going. You'll never guess what's going on. George Clooney's in the local swimming baths, and you're going. And you're just.
You would.
get me trunks?
You're in an all bar one, or a restaurant,
You've got a mojito.
and you're sat across having dinner with one of your friends,
Cool.
Barry Dodds, and Barry's like, "Yeah,
Nice.
mate, look over there."
I'm always in all
It's
bar ones
fucking-
with Barry Dodds drinking mojitos. That's what he's like. Yeah, come and meet us. I know it's Tuesday morning, but I
Seen
fancy a
his remi-
mojito.
Dan, look behind you, Susie Dent,
Who's
reading
Susie
the
Dent?
dictionary.
Oh God, she's researching. She's always working, isn't she? Even in all bar ones. Susie's all about the countdown, isn't it, Susie? Dent? Yeah.
Tits.
Yeah.
She's got tits.
Wow, that's the first thing people think of with Susie Dent.
She's reading the fucking dictionary. You're gonna go and get a photo. Aye, mate.
You go first.
Barry Wood.
Yeah, Barry Wood.
You knock, I'll ask.
Barry's a little. I think if it's one of the weird OCD things that Barry gives a fuck about, Like if it was Stormzy, he'd be like, I don't know him, and he's, I think, naturally racist. So I don't think he'd want to.
Neil
He'll be
deGrasse
genuinely
Tyson.
upset about that.
He'd be all over that.
But if it was someone from a TV show like Cash in the Attic, if he watched that, I don't know. But Barry will be into some weird stuff.
The
Like what's the one where they open up a storage thing
Storage
and then
Hunters.
something like that. Barry'd be mad into that. Like if it was on one of the lads from Dirty Sanchez, he'd shit his pants. He'd be like, "Oh my god, the most famous person ever." Taylor Swift, he'd be like, "I don't give a fuck." But
That is wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
for me, I think
Like, would you get a picture with Taylor Swift?
no.
You've got the opportunity to get a picture with Taylor Swift. She's sat there.
Has she asked me?
Yeah.
No,
I'm not going to turn
She's
it
not-
down.
yeah, no,
She's
not
into
coming over
podcasting
going,
though.
I'm a patron. Like,
Oh my
she's
god, I'm only £3.
You've seen someone go over and get a selfie and she was fine with it, but no one else has done it. And you're saying you wouldn't go and get a picture with Taylor Swift?
Probably not.
I'd sit on a lap.
I'd go and get a picture with her and put it on Instagram with hashtag hard launch.
What? Why would you put the hashtag hard launch? What?
Do you know what hard launch means?
This is me new bed.
Oh,
Yeah.
hard launch. Is that what
So
people
a
do?
soft launch on Instagram is when you'll be at dinner with the person you've been seeing for a while, and you take a picture across the table,
And you see
and there's
hands,
a pair of
yeah.
tits on the other side. Do you know what I mean?
It's Susie Dent. You dating Susie Dent? Yeah,
And people are like,
Soft
who's,
launch.
she's got soup and a fucking dictionary.
people are like, who's those tits? That's a soft launch because they know
I was like Susie Dent.
you know you've
Jewish?
got a person of tits in your life, right?
That's what they like to be called now. They don't like to be called birds. They pick people of tits.
I like to be called birds, you know, famously.
I'm seeing a fat lad from Wigan, massive norks.
It's not
Here
just
he
women
is.
who have tits, is
He's
it?
on his 5th dinner.
It's not just women who have tits.
What define tits, though? Do
Boobs.
they have to be able to
Lubber
lactate?
dubs.
Gas pots. They have to be able to lactate.
No. You just have to, if I just,
This sounds like a trans debate, but it's actually about fat lads.
no, but you can make it a trans debate as well. Like someone who was born female and hasn't transitioned yet, but identifies as a man, not a woman anymore. Still got a cracking pair of tits.
New tits.
I define tits as if I showed you a picture and said, "What's that?" and you said, "That's a pair of tits." That's a pair of tits.
Okay. That's a good game.
A new feature. Not one for the audio listeners. Is it tits? And for an
that's
extra
a-
point, are they Jewish tits?
That's a soft launch. And you just show that you're
Oh,
seeing.
I know. I've seen you do it.
And a hard launch,
I've seen you do it.
a hard launch is you post a photograph of you together
Of you.
on your feed.
Right. And when, yeah, okay.
Then this is me new biatch. That's the caption.
Hashtag, these are my tits now.
Yeah.
Right, okay, cool. Cool.
Real hard launch.
I'd hard
Taylor.
launch
So you
Taylor
wouldn't,
Swift.
so you wouldn't for Taylor Swift then?
Travis Kelce.
If she was in All Bar One in Chester,
Travis Kelce. So she's there with
yeah,
Travis
I'm-
Kelce.
Yeah.
And
I'd
then-
fucking body her out of the way to get a picture with Trav. Yeah.
He's going
absolutely.
to be something soon, isn't he? So it's like getting
Yeah.
a picture with a young talent.
Prodigy.
The reality is, she can't go anywhere without getting pestered. And I will go, I'm just not going to add to it because I don't give a fuck. If someone's going over, if you really love someone, go and get a picture. That's fine. If you're just not arsed and you just know they're famous, you're a bad gimp.
David Ginola.
Oh, everyone's in a queue. Can I have a picture as well? Do you know who I am? No, but my wife might. Oh, fuck off.
I do agree with that.
But I'd be
I
that
do
guy.
agree
I'd
with you
leave
should
him
only
be.
get photos with people you really give a shit about. And the reason this come up,
The lad in Tesco who came up and went, "Are you on YouTube?" And I went, "Yeah." He went, "Can I get a picture? Do you remember, Will?" And I was like, "Do you really want one? Do you know who I am?" And I was like, I shouldn't even said that. I should have gone, "Yeah," because he was like, "Yeah, you're from the thing." I was so cringy. He just sort of knew. Someone had gone, "Hey, he's on a podcast," and he'd gone, "Cool." He had no idea who I was, and it's just a bit of a cringy moment. I'll take a picture with anyone, and I'm way down. I'm like literally Z-list, but he didn't give a fuck.
No, you're like
what are you
R-list.
Are
doing?
you on the What's Happening podcast?
Yeah. massive in Tesco's in Mausoleum.
because Hamza Chimaev was in Liverpool the other day, and Carl said he thought about going to get a picture with him from his house, and I was like, that's a bit fucking mad, that, because there isn't anybody I'd do that for.
It is.
There isn't.
Your
Luke
mum.
Combs,
No. So where is he? Luke Combs is where?
B&Q in Highton.
No, I'm not going. First of all, he'd probably be done. They're very efficient in there, good staff. So he'd probably be saved by the time I could get there.
Ooh.
I can't get a picture of my dad.
What?
Yeah.
Someone your dad's in All About One with Barry Dodds. And apparently Susie Dent's there as well.
Oh, Dad's shagging Susie Dent.
Smashed it.
You would. You'd think about it. You'd come on.
No,
If
I
there was a
wouldn't.
bar in town
Luke
where
Combs
Luke
is in
Combs
Pogues.
was, you go.
Yeah, but half of that is because I want a pint.
No, he's in Matthew Street. He's in Reflex.
No.
You would? Of course you would. Talking about?
You think about it.
No, you wouldn't. He'd
He's
go.
in, he's in Slate.
No,
he's
I wouldn't.
He's in Slater's menswear, getting a new suit.
Yeah.
You'd go, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
That's where I wouldn't go if he was like shopping.
Oh, what's the country artist with the batty? Lainey Wilson.
Yeah.
Think about it.
I go to
Right.
Portugal for that.
Oh, well, yeah.
Amy Wilson's in Portugal. Give me on a flight.
Like, I think it's like to go to where they are is stalkery cringe. Like,
Yeah, but you'd have to be
I just
cool
need to
about
get a photo. Like, I don't
I wouldn't
need
put
it
an
that
accent
much.
on.
What?
I wouldn't put an accent on.
But that's how they hear it.
Have you seen the?
It's a photo.
I got told you were here, so I come to get a photograph.
I know, that'd be cool.
Oh, so you'd walk into Slater's menswear.
I
I'm
wouldn't.
like, oh, hi, Luke.
I wouldn't go
was
to
just suit
Slater's.
shopping myself.
I'd go to Boozer and get bladdered first. Be like, I've been here. I was here before you.
Carl, this doesn't even sound like you. Have you seen the lad that is a fan of ours? And there's a tracker on his works car, and he's been finishing like his jobs, and then driving to Liverpool to just see if he can bump into us. Then giving up and driving home, and he's been called in for a disciplinary because they're like, "Why do you keep driving to Liverpool for no reason?" He like works in fucking Huddersfield or something. He's like, "Lads, I'm dying to just meet you and say hello." So I've been driving to Liverpool
Is his name Mark Chapman?
and just seeing if
From Match of the Day too.
What should they tell
Yeah.
you? What the fuck?
Why do you know about this?
he emailed in going, "Can you just be in Liverpool sometime when I'm there, please?"
I'm always
Basically,
here.
he was like, "I don't know why I've been doing it. He's so into the pod. He's just wanted to come and meet someone, but thought the best way would just to be in Liverpool when he could manage it. But he was coming in his works car, and now he's got fucking bollocked. Mate, come to a live show. We'll do a fucking selfie afterwards.
Got any? Come to a quiz.
Go to a quiz, and you'll meet Carl and Steve, minimum. Come to one of Adam's shows. There's a chance you might meet him. Come to one of mine. You'll meet me. Don't just have a wander
Go
around.
to Finn's gig as well. No, you looked at him.
Just looked at me like I'm
He looks at Finn like to go, he's not going anywhere, is he? No, nothing he's doing with his life.
Go to a Finn gig or go to Rill.
What's that about? We've not been Nando's for ages either.
Oh,
fallen out.
shit.
Are we falling out?
Have we fallen out?
No.
The beef's not there
Why
anymore.
did
It's
you
here.
tell that story through a smirk and a smile? And why aren't you as terrified as I am?
You're the more likely to be found as well because you live in the centre
Oh, yeah, he's coming for, you.
for the time
You-
being.
You're the big draw. He'll kill you first, then he'll come hunting for us. At least I'll have
It's
warning
wild,
time.
that. I don't even know why I've been doing it. Just been murdering people. Just can't help it.
It's just keen. Yeah, we're watching this now, masturbating
Hello, lad.
in his works van.
Put your cock out your hand.
Fucking hell. I'm going. I think what was implied is I should go more.
Yeah, people are keen, aren't they?
I'm really refraining putting you on a dress at the bottom. Don't do a future call.
Would you go and ask Noel Gallagher for a picture?
I think I'd be similar to what you said, is that I'd want to talk to him, but then Carl was right in that they don't want to talk to you, really.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. I said I'd go and want to talk to Luke Combs because I'd want to go over and go, I host this podcast and we want to get you on.
Oh, that's different.
I wouldn't want to go over and be
Do I have
like,
carte blanche to invite Noel Gallagher on the podcast?
yeah,
Cool.
like
Cate
that.
Blanchett.
But like, I absolutely wouldn't go over to Luke Combs and be like, you're like, lad, how are you getting on? How's your day been? Like, I don't want to have a because they absolutely do not want that from a stranger because it's mad.
Yeah.
But I'd go over with like, we host this thing and we came to Nashville as a team and built a trip around going to see you at the stadium because I'm a big country fan. I know you've done other podcasts in the US, and you'd be great on our show. Do you want to come and do it while you're in Liverpool? I mean, you're in Reflex. Clearly, you could do with a tour guide. And you're in Slater's menswear. Like, we've got a Moss Bros and a Pogues, lad. Like, there's so many places you could be.
Oh, better.
Yeah, I don't think I'd get...
Shut up.
I don't
What
know.
are you on about?
Yeah,
You'd shit your
we were
underpants.
talking about that, weren't we?
You would get a picture with him.
I
Of
don't
course
know.
you would.
Yeah, but I don't want to be that gimp.
No, you do.
I've never. What Carl told me maybe the second day I worked here was like, you don't get pictures with anyone. And I was like, okay, fine, that's just a rule.
You're
And
going to
done
a video with them?
Yeah, I know, but I wasn't sure how long it had lasted at the start.
Right.
So I've never done it. I've not done it with any I've had one picture, and that was with Chris Kirkland since. But he
Yeah.
wasn't on the podcast.
No,
If you
the
remember.
episode didn't go out.
Will got a picture with Uber Butler,
Very
didn't you?
racist. Yeah.
I don't think I've only ever got a selfie with Doug Stanhope, but that was
Am I going to selfie
honestly
with Will and Ralph?
in my head with Doug Stanhope. He isn't getting pestered for selfies all the time. Like, he's well known. If you're a comedy fan in the States, you'll know Doug Stanhope's name. But he's not. I mean, even though he came up with Rogan and Louis C.K. and all that, he's a legend. But he's not famous to the point where he's getting pestered. So over here, yeah, he plays 200 seaters or whatever. He does a small tour over here and smashes it. The people who know him at those will love him, but I don't think he's getting pestered walking around Liverpool or the UK. And he was the one person in here I was like, I've got to. Just for me. But if he'd have been more famous, I might not have done it. Like, I might never get a selfie with a guest in here.
I'd want one with Gillis if he came back on. I might not actually do it, but I'd want one.
No, I
I've
wouldn't.
become such a big fan of his since he was on. I was already a bit of a
Yeah,
fan.
but so's everyone in
Yeah, I
the
know,
world.
that's what I
That's
mean.
the thing, innit? And then you
The
just
thing
think,
is, like, I think it's all right. Like, I understand why you told him that on like day 2 of his job, but like when there's big people like that in, and like I know that I don't mean this to be disrespectful. When we get a really big guest in, and you go, "Can I get a picture?" Then in a really big guest's head, they're going, "Oh yeah, the assistant producer wants a picture with me."
Yeah.
If I said to a big guest, "Can I get a photo?" Because I'm the host of the podcast who's booked them, I think that is more.
Well, the status quo
Gimpy.
is gone, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know what you mean. But so I'll simplify it for everyone. So I understand that you're like, oh, these people hate getting pestered and whatever because they get it all the time. So let's say you're in a pub, right? And you've just walked in, and in the corner is the famous person we're talking about, sat with one friend of theirs. And they're just having a casual chat. They're not like in a deep conversation. They're just like, yeah. And there's gaps, and they're just having a little quiet chat in the corner. And maybe there's 1 or 2 other people in the pub who haven't really noticed they're there. So they're not being bothered. And there's not enough people in the pub where if you go over and just get a quick picture, they're going to get bombarded. It's just your opportunity in a quiet place with someone. So who are you going up to? Who do you give a shit about enough where you'd go and get that photograph?
Angela Merkel.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see the Merc dogs?
Yeah, the Merkel.
Fucking.
Is there any NFL players that you wouldn't go up and get a picture with in that situation?
In a pub in Liverpool,
Yeah.
and they're not getting pestered,
Yeah.
I'm going up for a picture with.
Like any NFL player that you recognise at all, you'd go and get one, wouldn't you?
There's a probably a list of about 30, 40 NFL players that I'd be into it. The rest, I'd probably just leave them to it.
Peyton Manning.
That's probably the same for Prem players, though, isn't it? Like, I'm not going to go and get a picture with Ben Mee, but I would if it was Kevin De Bruyne. In that situation.
Mate.
I wouldn't get a picture with any non-Liverpool player. Like if Kevin De Bruyne was in the pub in that exact scenario I've just described, I wouldn't. Like, I just
Was it
wouldn't.
get used against you when he scored?
Yeah, I just wouldn't.
There's an ex-NFL player called Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
I'd drive to try and accidentally bump into him to get a picture. I think he was one of the best wide receivers of all time. I've watched his NFL sports, like the NFL films, fucking America's Game, not America's Game. Anyway, they do profiles, and he's just the most amazing guy. And I love him. Like, I love him. I'd be a bit geeky about that. And I'm not a Cardinals fan. He only played for the Cardinals, basically. But yes, I would be. But again, part of it is I don't think he's getting pestered. So in my head, I'm not just another bell end. That's a massive thing for me. If I think he's been pestered, I'm out.
And you'd do it with pretty much any UFC fighter of any standard, wouldn't you?
Probably, yeah.
Any ranked fighter in any
yeah.
division, you'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, except for like flyweight. I couldn't give a fuck.
You probably wouldn't even know them.
No. Like, maybe like Brandon Moreno. Yeah. That's it.
Everton players?
No. Not
Would you
one.
not?
Not a single one.
Not one.
Not one. Name one.
Really, yeah.
Andy Lonergan.
Duncan Ferguson.
I've got one when I was a kid.
All right.
I was mascot, wasn't I? And he was playing then, so.
Decore?
It may be the only one because he seems cool and he's our best player right now. But nah, I hate them. They don't bring me any joy. I'm gonna
Scott Gemmell.
Yeah, Scott. I mean, come on. You didn't say past.
I mean, Lee Carsley's a given, isn't he?
I wouldn't know. If
The
he
big
was there.
car.
Stephen Pienaar.
Yeah, he's half a cool one, Steve.
Yeah.
Nah, probably.
Thomas Rosicki.
Wouldn't recognise him anymore.
Billy Letdino.
Scored that bastard against United so many times.
You know what? I'd probably be more likely to get a picture with an Everton player, like a random Everton player, like what was he called? Igor Billy Letdino, just to be like, hey, Carl, look who I've got a picture.
That'd be
with."
funny, yeah.
I think I think I'm more like if I saw Rigobert Song, I would absolutely want a picture to be like, look, Adam. I don't know why. I find that more like that would give me the urge to do it. Taking the piss would so much make me want to do it than being like, genuinely, I think you're great. Can we just have a nice picture?
Yeah.
Like some absolute fucking.
Yeah, but you've got to do that anyway in the moment. You can't go up to a Rigobert Song and go, "Can I get a picture with you?" And it's not because you're good. It's because it's funny.
Yeah.
Well, Vladimir Smita was in the Maya once and all the lads got a picture. And like they're all Reds. So he's not massive, but that's cool for them, innit? Because he scored that goal in the final.
Yeah, if I was out with a group of Reds and Vladimir Smita was in the pub, I'd go over like, lads, we've got to go and get a big group picture with Vladimir Smita. Or Bishkan. Oh my God.
Yeah, but not on your own.
Nah, that is Igor.
What?
Innit?
Not on your own, no.
No.
It's like that's the boy.
That's the boys thing with...
Bishkan with the boys.
Yeah. Not a single Everton player. Like,
I love Bishkan, you know.
Fucking hard launch. Igor Bishkan's my fucking missus. Got a pair of
Ever
tits
saw
inside.
Farhad Mashiri in the boozer? He's not leaving alive.
Tim Cahill.
Oh, you're gonna
Tim Cahill,
you're gonna
probably,
kill him, Carl.
What?
You're gonna murder him.
I'll pay for someone to do it.
Oh, you pay for. Oh, right. You're gonna set up a killing
No, I'm not actually.
in the pub.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Good.
But, you know, if he wasn't here anymore, I wouldn't be upset.
It's mad how good Tim Cahill was for a moment in time.
From Millwall, mate. One of the greatest sounds ever.
He's a incredible, isn't he?
But yeah, man's musicians probably. And some like huge actors. Like Brad Pitt, I'd definitely get a picture with.
Hans Zimmerman.
Which musicians are you going for?
Hans Zimmerman.
John Williams.
I go and go, is that Hans Zimmerman?
Every time.
What?
Would you like Alex Turner
just
now,
Hans
or
Zimmer,
is that? Would
I'd
you,
get a picture with Alex Turner, yeah.
yeah.
Just because he's sexy and
Would
he
you slag him off or not?
I go, no, because he's probably had that loads, hasn't
He'd
he?
tell you to fuck off, though.
Yeah.
If you went up to Alex Turner and said, "Can I get a picture?" He'd go, "No."
No, you can't take a picture with me.
I'm having a pint, leave me
I'm
alone.
trying to finish my Subway sandwich.
Boddington's in LA.
I'm out with me niece. We're going to Home Bargains to get some Ritz biscuits. Leave me be.
Kanye West, I get a picture with.
Oh, of course you would.
Jay-Z, I get a picture with.
At a white supremacy rally.
Depends if he was at the one I go to.
Oh, lovely comeback. Touche.
But yeah, there's a few people. I mean, less so now because, you know, we get to be around cool people loads. Like the picture with Chappelle we got as a group felt more normal than going, "Hey, Dave, can I have a picture?" But yeah.
Doesn't he? Doesn't Chappelle have like an entourage and he like basically has a plane and he just flies people out?
He will do.
I have some unbelievable stories where they just stay out drinking till 6 a.m. And if you're just with him and you're on the bill with him, he's like, "Come out, we're going out." And he covers everything. They go to bars and bars are like, "Oh my God, yeah, come in." And they close up and they just basically, someone from Chappelle's management puts the credit card on the bar and then they blitz it. And then in the morning, like, cool, the plane's setting off at 7. So we'll all just get in the cars now. And then on the flight, they all get IVs to just deal with the hangover. Like I've heard some American comics just talk about the most whirlwind 24 hours of their life. They just turned up to do a set and then Chappelle was like, "Of course you're coming with us."
Got a picture of Bill Burr when you spotted him. That felt like a cool moment.
Yeah, and if I'm opening for someone big, I'd get a picture at the end of it, at the end of the show or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, Jack Black.
Oh yeah.
I might get a
that's
picture of
a
Jack
cool
Black.
Yeah.
I'd go the booster for Jack Black.
Will
'Cause you know he'd
Ferrell
be
or
cool.
Jack Black? I'm forgetting all the sound people. Like I'm thinking about fame as like, oh, they're cool and dead famous. Then you think, oh, there's people who are just amazing.
The
aren't
boys
they?
met Will Ferrell at Wembley. He was going to a Liverpool final. They got off the taxi and Will Ferrell was just there in a trackie. And they went, "Oh my God." And he went, "Just shut up. I'll get a picture with you. Just please, be cool." So they got a picture with him. And then like he put his hat on and just like walked off. He was like, please don't, because he's at a football final. It's full of lads who will love it.
And a queue will form,
Yeah.
and he's fucked.
He went, please just get a picture and just walk away. But yeah, Jack Black, 100%.
Yeah.
I bet he's so fucking sound as well.
So in New Zealand, when I went out to do the comedy festival years ago, the bar, one of the bars in, I think, Wellington, I don't know what they'd been filming, but Jack Black came in, and it was like at the end of the night and did exactly the same thing as Chappelle. And it was like, can you just stay open for us? There's like 25 of us. And the guy was like, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, cool. And just because it was Jack Black. And again, it was just credit card behind the bar, and they stayed till 5 a.m. and got round to music, and they were like, fuck, I wish we had a guitar.
Oh, mate.
And he was like, my brother will bring his guitar if you want. He was like, oh my God, yeah. So he phoned his brother, like, bring your
buy a guitar.
guitars, because Jack Black's. I don't know if, like, and so it wasn't like so the owner of the bar couldn't be like, Jack Black's here, come round, we're having a party. Jack Black went, can you just stay open? We'll pay for it. We'll cover whatever, like give you $2,000 to just stay open. We'll cover the whole bar. But it wasn't like bring everyone. But basically he was like, if your brother's got guitars, you can come. And they just fucking played music till 5 a.m. And then the total was like $8,000. Like they just fucking rinsed. Everyone was like getting shit-faced. And or whatever the total was, he sort of like doubled it. He just went, yeah, cool. You've been
Everton plays
amazing.
it with us. We used to do Everton's party in Baby Blue. They used to have it in the comedy club. And say they had like a limit of like $10,000. A player would come over and go, can I have a black? I'd go, oh, we've reached the limit. And he'd go, I'll just add $2,000 on my card then. And they'd do it to like $25,000 until he wanted to leave. Because you couldn't say no. Because you went to the manager and gone, I told him to go away. You just stayed there until they wanted to stop spending money.
Right.
Because it's a week's taking a night, innit?
So where do Liverpool players go? Where do the football players in Liverpool go? Because I get a sense that I've not been to any of those places. Because I basically go to some really nice pubs on Seal Street, Teddy's. I don't feel like, where are the boozers, where the clubs, where I don't even know them.
Ibu Konate used to be in Jimmy's quite a bit.
That's mad.
I know.
I can't
That is
imagine.
insane.
I can't imagine footballers go
like,
off very often like that.
I don't really know, to be honest with you. They probably go places like 54 that Tony Carroll runs, because you forget how young footballers are because they're so like godified.
The ones that are going out at like 22.
So they're going to clubs and stuff.
And they're getting the VIP area because that's the kind of club that will literally fucking fence it off.
And they're going places like that, and the places up towards like Victoria Street and stuff, like there's some mansion and places like that like they're going to clubs.
The poser gaffs?
Yeah. And then probably outside of the city as well. But like Inc maybe. There's a VIP in
Probably
Inc.
Manchester a lot, you know.
And Manchester.
Probably just going to Manchester because there's a lot more like that kind of gaffs there.
Yeah.
Just places where they can hide in a booth.
Yeah.
I've never seen. I kicked Suso out of Adam's party once, which I've told before, which is fire.
Where did we go after your Apollo show? A gaff like that, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
The Ivy, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Because they'll give them areas to be on their own and stuff.
Liverpool hasn't really got anywhere like that late night.
Right. Yeah, Manchester's
It's better for it,
big.
I think.
Yeah, of course. I don't
What,
want.
because it's
poser
not got
gaffs.
some like Tory fucking
Yeah.
members clubs.
I don't want some.
Well, that's the
fucking
London
poser
thing, innit? With Soho House and all those members clubs. You're like,
It would be really good though to
I'd
have a late night place where we could go and eat and talk and drink.
There's quiet.
Yeah.
There's quiet volume. Doesn't
That we
have to be
own.
quiet.
But
That place with that photo shoot would be class for that.
81 is the best.
it's not quiet on a Saturday night.
comedy
And
club.
there's no food.
Comedy club on the ground floor.
No, but if that's the room.
It
isn't
used
it?
to be.
Teddy's
yeah.
2.
It
And then a
used to be
steak restaurant.
Used to have
And
a
then
bucket
and then
table.
fucking Canate's flat. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, old school 81 where you'd sit on the end of the bar. Unbelievable cocktails served by incredible bartenders. Everyone's got a table. Great music. That was where we used to go and hide and have a good time. But now it's kind of like more of a club. But it's a good shout. 81 is fire. You have to text a number to get up.
So what's like if you had to build your end of night thing, what are you having there? What kind of gaff are you having?
What I would have is ideally, I'd want some relatively quiet live music on, like acoustic live music where people are just like,
Are you going big or small? Like, are you going like lock-in pub vibes or like Ivy?
sort
big?
of like lock-in pub vibes, but with pub food.
Mad.
Like, I want to get a meal at midnight and have a bit of music on and drinks.
Lavery's in Belfast, a pretty fucking special boozer, because every floor seems to have something. Like the upstairs room at Lavery's, I don't know how long it's been a comedy club, like a few years. It's not been ages, but it is so perfect. Long bar, it all sort of tapers into the stage. They can get 160, 170 in there. It's great. And then upstairs, I think there's a pool hall. And then the bar it's not quite Pogues, but it's not far off. It's just a really good Irish bar. And I think there might be a club downstairs, with a dance floor. Mate, that'd be class.
You've got everything.
That'd be fucking amazing, wouldn't it?
It's mad when you do what we do for a living, because I don't like being full on stage. Like, if I'm bloated on stage, it's grim. So I don't like eating too close to work, and too close is probably like 2.5 hours before it. It's only when I'm really hungry that I'll be like, right, we need to eat before the show, because I also can't perform if I'm starving. Like, I just get a bit low energy. But ideally, I would eat at 5 o'clock, like a lunch, and then I go on stage at 9. And then by the time I'm done, I need me tea.
Yeah.
And the only options you've got at that time are
Takeaways.
like Chinese and McDonald's.
Yeah.
And sometimes you don't want either of those things. You just want a decent meal. And that's what, like, the Ivy was good for after Schultz. And when we did it for my show, it was like canapes, wasn't it? But
Having a pool hall, top floor, that serves fucking amazing, like Hickory standard fried chicken. Oh, my God. Yeah. I went to Roxy on Friday with my mate Matt. He came up for the weekend. We just needed a pint and we were heading into town. I sort of needed a piss. I was like, we'll just nip in Roxy. We'll have a quick drink and a piss. And it was quiet, so we played American pool for an hour. I honestly wouldn't have put it in the plan. We went for food, came here, we went for food, we went for a few drinks at Danny Mac's, and then we were just sort of milling back round through town. Just an hour of playing American pool and having a couple of drinks with your mate. Like, it's class.
Is it the new Roxy?
Class. No, the one that's just near...
Hanover Street.
Yeah. Is it Lunya?
Yeah.
Next to there. It was fucking great. And you're right about the American pool table.
Well better, isn't it?
Well better. It's really fun. It's just great. I would love that. I'd love that. Like, if you had a comedy club there as well, a boozer, and I love end of the night having a bit of a dance. Like, that would be amazing. I know if it's your gaff, that's a bit goony, but I'd love that. That's every stage, like a bit of a restaurant bar,
Let's buy
a bit
one.
of a boozer.
Let's buy one.
Yeah.
We need a venue, don't we?
I'd love that.
comedy club and pub
Oh my
with late night food.
And a pool hall. Darts.
And luckily, no one runs a comedy gig in Liverpool, so there's no one to piss off here. It's got to be somewhere, isn't it? You know,
Manchester.
Manchester's a big old city. I'd love that.
If you know any venues in Manchester.
Would you call it the Have a Word Club, or would it be cooler than that? Something cooler than that, like the Comedy Mothership.
Yeah,
is a fucking great name.
I actually hate that name.
Oh, really?
Like I like everything they're doing with that place. I think is incredible. I think it's unbelievable. Like last week, Theo Von just brought up Shane Gillison. It wasn't weird.
But if
That's
you
just
call
a
it
Tuesday.
Rogan's or something, it's
No, but it like just Mothership. Just I don't know. It's just so like
A bit wanky. Wanking itself.
I just don't like the name. I think everything else is incredible.
everything's like alien. Everything's sort of like
Yeah, like
the
Roman
backdrop's
set.
got like flying saucers on and stuff on it. That's their angle.
It like I don't know what it is, but when I first heard the name, I was like, that's a bit. I don't know why I don't like it. I just I don't. But I'd love to play it. And I don't know. I think I genuinely think the name you've got for your club in Chester is one. If we opened a club, I'd like to just copy that and steal it. Yeah. The Comedians Club or the Comics Club, something like that.
Yeah.
Where it's like, this is for us.
Yeah, go and be a creative, yeah.
Like, it's for us, and you're welcome to come and be an audience member, but it's actually for us.
Phil Nichols said that when he was like, he did one of the first ones. He was like, this is amazing. Because we just had it on Saturday, and it was brilliant. Harry Stacchini, by the way, mate, that lad is getting good.
Is he?
He
Yeah.
was on in the middle, and he had the gig of the night. Glenn Wall and Duncan Oakley did great. Harry Stacchini was just phenomenal. There's a name to watch out for.
seen him for years.
He's supported me twice, 2-3 times, couple of previews, once on tour. on tour, it wasn't even this tour just gone, it was Smasher. And he fucking hoofed it. He hoofed it. It was one of the best nights of the tour.
Me and Harry used to be really quite close. We were good
He's
mates for the first sort of, because he came to uni in Liverpool.
I'm
So,
a big fan of him.
He
You stayed
started.
together in Edinburgh. We got that right?
No, he crashed with us once,
right.
but he wasn't there for the whole time. We were really good mates, and he used to drive me to a lot of shows. I don't really see him that much anymore.
Well, you know, when you're watching, how old is he? 27, 28? He's just,
If that, yeah.
he's doing that thing where if you're smart, he's obviously always been good. I've never seen him have a bad gig, even when he was brand new.
Yeah.
You were like, oh, he's got something. And he's a smart guy. He's worked hard and he's grafted. He's got experience. He's got a bit about his South African housemate having an argument with the Alexa. And it is, you know, when you like, it doesn't matter if you're a comic, a punter, if you're working the bar. It's just a fucking funny bit. The whole set, he did 20, 25 minutes. They smashed it. We went to the pub afterwards, which we always do after the CCC. We go to the Eagle just across the road, and everyone was like, "Oh, yeah, it was a great night." Harry was great. But they're a lot of pod fans. They're comedy literate, and now we've got regulars. And Phil Nichol, after one of the first ones, was like, well, "It's great, isn't it? This is it. You've done it for the comedians. That's why you've called it that." And it feels like that. We've purposefully not advertised it on anything. You basically, to buy a ticket for the Comedians Club Chester, you have to follow our socials or me or watch the podcast. I don't want stags and hens. I know it's a Saturday. If we could sell more tickets, fuck that. I want everyone to come away going, what a great gig, which would be exactly what we'd want to do if we had a permanent gig, wherever it was. And I'm not asked about having another fucking Jongleurs rebadged. I want it to be a proper fucking gig.
Cool. It wants to be cool.
Yeah. And then also stop this like booking 3 acts, 4 acts, 12 months in advance or 7 months in advance. Maybe book a headliner on decent money and then leave the rest of the bill to be a last minute booking to see if Russell Kane is up for jumping on, to see if you're free, to like, instead of going, oh shit, we need like that old way of thinking with booking comedy clubs, like we need to book it miles ahead, otherwise everyone will be gone. Fuck that.
Do you know Top Secret in London book their entire bills on the day now?
Holy
Apart
shit.
from like a couple of other comics. So like I was going down this weekend to do the store. I didn't contact any other comedy clubs. I just was like, I'm just going to do the store because my tour starts again this week. So when the Comedy Store emailed me a few months ago and was like, can we have you at all next year? I was like, can I do that weekend? Because it's the week before my tour starts and I'd just like to do some gigs before I go back on tour. And they put it in. I thought, I'll just do the gigs I'm doing there. Top Secret texted me on Thursday and we're like, you're here at the weekend. Do you want to come and do us as well? And I don't say no to them really because I do want to do it and it's fun. But they were like, yeah, we don't really ask anyone unless they're like famous. We contact 1 or 2 that we're like, oh, they're in town. We should try and get them on. It's like, but everyone else texts us at 1 in the afternoon on the day, and we see from everyone who texts us who we want to put on.
It's insane.
It's London.
It's great. It's cool.
There's
It's fun.
fucking hundreds of them. Yeah. There's hundreds of great comics. Not quite as easy in the Northwest,
No.
but not far off. It's not. We've got a lot
getting
of
there.
good comics.
And in New York, they book it like they book the week coming on the Sunday night, including the Monday. So they do Monday to like Thursday, I think it is, on the Sunday, and then they do Thursday through Sunday on like the Tuesday.
Get that deli going as well. Because you need food at a good restaurant. You could basically get like a pizza oven, the deli set up,
Matthew,
and then
can you figure out a way to get us £750,000 by like June, because we're going to need it?
Matthew will find us the money and the venue. It's fine.
the fucking deli. Oh Lord.
The Frog's got a good food selection.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds like a weird
No,
like
it has.
grime
Yeah,
bar.
I know. I wasn't.
When I started working there in 2002, oh my God, the Friars were behind the stage and everything they did was like samosas. Honestly, and listen, the Frog might be like, hey, it wasn't that bad. Mate, I think I've done enough stage time. I think I've been involved in the Frog enough to be able to go, it fucking stunk. That oil was disgusting. This is when people could smoke, and I mean, people smoked in the Frog. So you'd finish your shift, and I was on the bar. I was like, oh my God, your clothes would just be, they'd reek of like 2-week-old oil that had like some cheap ass samosas deep fried thousands of times, plus fags.
Oh no, not them.
God.
Finn, can you say that line again, but in like a garage style?
What?
What was it?
Which line?
The frog's got a good food selection.
How do you want me to say it?
Like that, like the way Dan would like it, like it's a drum and bass drop.
The frog.
The frog's got a good food selection.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I can't accept drum and bass.
That's sick.
That's
innit?
cool as
Yeah.
fuck. By
I was
the way,
looking for jungle.
that's cool as fuck.
I didn't know Paxman was out from University Challenge.
Yeah, he's ill, isn't he?
Oh no.
Paxo,
Yeah.
The Paxman?
Paxman's ill. Yeah.
The Pac-Man? The Green Bay Packers?
Is he Parkinson's, maybe? Google
Oh
it.
God.
he died last year as well.
Can I ask a question about Parkinson's? Is it hereditary? Because
It is Parkinson's.
my dad has it. And
Google
I've
that,
not
let's
been
give Dan-
looking
let's
after
give Dan an
myself.
issue.
Dan, how's your foot?
The lump
The cold
Yeah.
plunge just fixed, hasn't it?
gone down.
What else could he possibly be talking about? The lump. Dan, how's your foot? Oh, yeah, I'm getting really good at me free kicks. Of course he means the fucking lump.
Oh, it's rare for it to be inherited, but it can be passed by
Yeah.
their parents.
Right.
But it's rare.
But how'd you give it yourself? Snorting pills for about 5 years? Yeah. I'll look into that.
Go to the
First
future and the
symptom
past.
is a tremor in one hand. So if you get a tremor in one hand, you're done.
Oh, that's good. I've had that for years. Thank you.
Dan-
I'm glad this came up.
Time travel brings on as well.
Time travel brings on a tremor.
It brings on Parkinson's.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, I knew my dad was time traveling.
If you keep going back to the future, you're going to get it.
It's a Michael J. Fox joke.
Oh, it's a Michael J. Fox. Oh.
He's got a new show coming out.
He's got a new film.
Yeah.
Show or film? Film.
I don't know.
Is he still acting?
Yeah.
I don't know, but Tom Holland is the new.
What?
Tom Holland's in it, isn't it?
Oh,
Back to the Future 4.
Is that
What?
happening?
That better not happen. Is that real?
Didn't we just start this conversation and now you're all looking at me like I'm insane?
I don't know. There's a Back
Have
to
I got the
Future
mind
4?
tremors?
Is that a thing?
I'm not sure if it's real.
It's a rumour.
No,
Don't
it's
do
fake,
that.
Dan.
Oh, is
I'm
it?
sorry. It's
Oh, that's
fake.
Good.
Mate,
you don't want that.
Absolutely. Hook, line, and sinked.
You don't want to reboot.
Leave
no.
it as
Yeah,
a thing
yeah.
forever in a capsule.
Well, you-
Don't
I hate
touch
people
it.
like
You're
you.
wrong.
Why do you
No.
care?
What do you mean? Why do I care?
Because it can come out and be shit or good. And if it's good, you'll love it. And if it's shit, you just pretend it didn't happen.
No, because people like forget about that one, and kids be like, "Oh, have you seen Back to the Future?" I'm like, "Which one?" And then it's got fucking Tom Holland, and
Are you thinking like Lion King?
just leave it. Leave it. Make new shit.
But just enjoy the first
Yeah, yeah.
Lion King.
Just
Have you
make
watched the
new
new
stuff.
No.
No.
They do, though.
Because I don't want to watch it. Because I
but
already like the other
A
one.
lot
I
of
don't need
stuff
to watch
now
a new
is
version
just
of it.
rehash shit now, innit?
Mate, they make a lot of new stuff,
It's
but the old stuff sells.
Fucking leave it.
Yeah, it's the film industry's going through something at the minute, innit? Because the only thing that makes money is the reboots and sequels,
And also the
big-
writers and also
the big
that
properties,
stuff.
and the investors are less likely to put money into an original idea, which is why there's no. If you look at the cinema now, most of it is a sequel or something like that.
And no one goes to cinema anymore.
No,
No,
Um,
I do for the
No,
film.
yeah, what
but
I mean by
like,
no one is not enough people.
but nowhere near as much
It's
as I used to.
dropped right off.
I go like twice a year.
Mate, if you can
you've
buy
got every film
premieres
that's ever
at
made.
home,
At home.
When you like, we saw last time I went was to see Hunger Games like a month ago, 2 months ago. It's already on Amazon Prime.
but that's a
And
sequel,
it's
isn't it?
cheaper.
Yeah, and it's a
It's a
sequel.
prequel.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. It's
It's the same universe though, so I don't mind though. You know what I mean? Like it's the same.
But a lot of it is, isn't it? Marvel and DC and all that. And even last year, Barbie was a property, a recognizable name. Oppenheimer's the only one but that's based on something again. It's difficult.
Cinema's in trouble, baby.
it is when you've got a 65-inch TV and the film's on within 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's like you go
You
wait for
can't,
it.
can't concentrate at home. I'm on
Because my
phone.
wife's noshing me off.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Him?
so horny.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Laura, I'm trying to watch
If I'm in the
Oppenheimer.
cinema, I watch the film.
Yeah.
If I'm at home, I get about 20 minutes in, and even if I'm loving it, I'm just like,
yeah.
Yeah,
The last two
Saltburn
films.
I watched in 2 sittings because I couldn't do
No,
the
we
whole
watched
thing.
that in one, but the last two films we've watched, which have been Pulp Fiction and Good Will Hunting, watched them both for the first time. We've watched in 2 sittings.
Goodwill Hunting.
It's good. It's good.
Wait till you see Goodwill Hunting 2.
And it annoyed me that his name is Will Hunting. Did my head in because it's so unnecessary.
why?
It's why. It does.
What?
When you go, oh, look, his name is Will Hunting, you find out halfway through the film, fuck off. So you find out Robbins, the guy, Jordan Gordon-Levitt, whatever his name is at the end.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Gordon-Levitt. I'd have a picture with him.
It
I love all
just,
your brothers' work.
it's a good
I
film.
love the Afflecks in Good Will Hunting. I think,
Robin
I think
Williams
Ben
is
Affleck is so good as Chucky.
Insane. Robin
And
Williams
his
in that film is
brother
insane.
has got Casey Affleck. I don't know if he can't speak or if he's just doing it on purpose, but he's just like he's trying to make everything impossible to understand.
And I love
and
the
it
Boston
makes me
accent.
love it. Yeah,
I love the Boston accent.
Boston.
So
My
Boston.
boy's wicked smart.
So
Boston.
good. When he goes into the pub and that kid with the ponytail, he just wrecks him.
oh, it's a
I watched it and literally went,
beautiful
fucking
scene.
go on, lad.
It's
Hit me bed,
so
went,
well
yeah.
done.
It's fucking. It's a good film. Robin Williams steals it.
That's
for
the
me,
clip. If that film was a podcast,
That's yeah.
that's the clip.
No. I think when Rob Williams is sat on the bench with him and he goes, "You're just a kid." He goes, "If he asks you to speak about love, you tell
Oh,
me it's sorry."
after he
I was like,
hammers
oh,
him for the
mate.
painting.
It's like, fuck, that's so
No, but the clip is the bar, isn't it?
probably. Yeah. Have you seen it?
I've seen the clip from the bar.
There you go.
They've got loads of patrons.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely.
I've seen that bit.
Burns him. And then he goes, "Do you like apples?" And I was like,
I like, going to clubs like, "Brr, brr."
I might watch that
and
tonight.
the psychologist is like, bah, bah, bah.
"What?"
The gay psychologist, when they put him with psychiatrists.
Oh, shit, yeah,
And Matt Damon's Will Hunting's just fucking with them, and he's just like, I like just to go to clubs and just like feel the music like bah bah bah, and the guy goes, yes, bah bah. bah.
Hey, yeah,
All right,
we're-
stop ruining the film for me now.
We're trying to watch classics. We haven't watched like Pulp Fiction, Good Will Hunting, some other classic. Like I've never seen The Godfather.
Same.
I feel like that's quite a common one though.
Slow.
You got to watch 1 and 2.
Not 3.
3 can get in the bin.
Is it the same cast?
It's I think it's a cash grab, but 1 and 2 is part of the same thing.
All right, okay. I think that's the next one we're going to watch. Things that we should have watched that we haven't.
He's put loads of money into making his final ever film, Francis Ford Coppola, that's coming out.
His daughter's
next
a good
year,
director
I
as
think.
well.
He's put his own money.
Shaniqua.
Sophia.
Sophia.
Sorry, I was thinking about his other daughter, Shaniqua Ford
Shaniqua
Coppola.
No, she's just Shaniqua Coppola.
Break time. What's happening, lads? If you are enjoying this episode, or even if you're not, do you know what? Just do us a favour. Like it, subscribe, turn the bell on. Make sure you get notifications when we drop an episode. Do it right now. Leave us a comment. Tell us that it's sick. Or call us all cunts if you want. We're not really asked. All we need is comments. In fact, negative ones sometimes stoke the fire.
Also, we're on socials, all over them, at Have a Word Pod. Don't just like a video, give it a share, give it a retweet, be a good egg, let's spread the
If
word.
you see a clip of ours on socials, just share it. Costs you nothing. Does the world of good for us.
Follow him, follow me. Let's do it. Appreciate you.
Smell your mouth.
Go ahead.
Are we on? Are we on?
We are.
Oh.
Wow. Hello. Fellas, do you fancy a speed round? We're doing a Patreon special suggestion speed round.
Yes.
Nice.
One of
Okay.
these has worked once.
They have. Right, this first one is from Sam Chambers, the Slam Poetry Special.
Finn, what's the next one?
Let me read it. Get a crowd in of either lid punters or other comedians to perform your pre-written poems. What? Is that skin?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Maybe you
You know
should have
what?
told me that off
when
camera.
someone's got a little thing of skin, what a weird way to deal with it. Just like fucking trying to nudge it with your knuckle.
Got skin there, lad.
That is a better way of doing
Can I
that.
help him out?
Just go, Finn.
Can't whisper into a mic.
Yeah, you can.
Where'd you learn to whisper?
Slam poetry.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's-
it's not far off you buzzing off rap battles, is it? It's essentially poetry. Slam poetry is pretty much rap battles.
Yeah.
Is it not?
Julia Roberts.
I mean, it's
Is it
not
not?
a million miles away, is it?
Surely it's the same thing.
Slam poetry is just like really loud poetry, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like it's not like it's not poetry battles, is it?
So, hang on. What slam poetry is that? Julia Roberts. Yeah, I'm into it. Let's do a special.
Hurts.
You're a
Runaway bride.
That's it, though, innit?
Notting Hill. Julia Roberts. Yeah,
Notting Hill, but if she's not in the hill, where has she gone?
Ocean's
Julia,
11. Married to George Clooney.
the clue, knee.
She needs a new knee.
So it's like rap battles with
this
deaf
is rap
people.
battles.
Pretty Woman, Richard Gere change into rap battle when he raps that rapping.
Yeah, what if they don't say it like
Oh, Dan!
What if they don't say it like an idiot cow?
It's been a while.
It's yellow.
Yellow!
No,
No.
You've been over.
No.
It's lenient.
What?
No, don't.
You can't
I'll
kill the
take-
flow of the game.
I'll
It's
take
a
the yellow.
It's a yellow.
Fucking-
We're not going down to 10 men because it ruins
Am
the
I
game.
leaving that in? By the way,
Maybe
You
bleep
bleep it.
it. Yeah, bleep it.
It wasn't racist. FYI.
It's good.
Julia Roberts.
Pretty woman, but what man wants the prostitute?
Hang on,
Yeah.
this does still sound like weird rap battling. You're making it sound like rap battling.
But they're not
You're
battling
battling
someone, they're just
someone?
doing it to a room full of
Slam
fucking...
poetry is a battle, isn't it?
No. Slam poetry is that in front of a room full of goths who haven't got black makeup on.
they haven't got black makeup on.
It's the goths that don't dress like goths, but they are
By the
goths.
way,
Oh, secret goths. Sneaky goths.
I can't believe
just
you haven't
all
got
the
to the fact
gimps.
that I did 22 Jump Street then. You've never seen that? Jonah Hill does Julia Rob on stage. Never seen it?
No. I honestly...
Them films are great.
I
Oh,
genuinely didn't get the
Two
reference.
Jump
I
Street
thought you'd lost your mind, but I was having such fun with it.
Ready?
Here we go,
1 minute.
proud
I've
of me,
got the rules of slam poetry. I think rule 5 is going to rule some of this out. The poem may not include sexist, racist, homophobic, or transphobic
There you go,
comments.
so it's not a rap battle.
Next one.
Louis Spence.
Right, the next one is from Nathan Penton. He says, just a potential suggestion. I am both a pole vaulter and a pole vaulter coach. Come and give it a go. It's in
Sound like
Sheffield.
euphemisms then.
Yeah. Top and bottom, my man.
I don't only suck dick, I teach people how to do it as well.
Oh, I'll vault your pole. And I'll teach you how to do it.
Pole vaulting. I'm vaulting your pole later, girl.
Mate, all pole vaulters have a responsibility to teach pole vaulting, don't they? You know, because there's 11 of them and they're dying out. They've got to pass on the fucking heritage.
Is he talking about a pole vaulting special?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, this is the type of thing that, like, that would be, first of all, no. And second of all, like, that would be like a 3-minute bit of a 2-hour special. We can't do the pole
Athletics.
vault.
No, I honestly think a proper athletic special.
Yeah.
The
I'm
Olympic
into
special. Yeah.
discus,
Oh.
high jump,
Yeah.
long jump.
You up for it then? In the summer?
We both did shit jokes.
Pole vault. I tell you who I want to be my pole vault coach.
Hagrid.
That guy.
Nathan Penton.
Oh, pent dogs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've got some pent up frustration.
I'm not doing any pole vaulting, mate. I put my shoulder out.
You could hang on. What athletics could you do in regards to the shoulder?
Running,
Cool.
Is there a kicking?
Long jump?
left-handed javelin,
No, you land on your arm, aren't you?
Yeah.
Not if you don't.
Is there a kicking one where you just kick things
Kickboxing?
that far? There should be.
We can
Footy?
make one. Like the goal kick.
Hang
the
on.
goal kick.
What?
That'd be a good one, that. Kicking.
What's the kicking? Why is that not a sport?
Exactly. If throwing is, why isn't kicking?
That's a really good thing. I don't think there is a kick in athletics.
spray a pass
Yeah,
in the
there should
Olympics.
be.
Just the
You get like
just
a
the
ball-
goal kick.
You get like
Yeah.
a medicine ball.
What? What?
Yeah. And you're going to see how far. You can't be a
See how
40.
many bones you can break.
Yeah.
With
Get
one
like
kick.
quite a heavy ball and see how far they can kick it.
Cool.
Kick it. It's called kicking.
Fun day with
That's
Carl.
going to catch on. I like
Is that
it.
in 22 Jump Street?
No, it should be in the 2026 Olympics, though.
Right.
I'd be
next-
up for that.
Yeah.
I'd like to give pole vault a try,
Yeah.
but it won't go well.
It's a
It'll
summer
go
one,
badly.
isn't it? Yeah. Summer one.
I'm a
maybe.
fat 42-year-old. It's not going to go well.
What's the world record? 6 meters.
Yeah, it was something like that, wasn't it? Something stupid.
I'll do it left-handed.
Easy.
Right, next one. This is from Luke Seddon. Put on a have a word circus where you all have roles, have to use your hidden talents. So someone can be a tightrope animal tamer.
A tightrope animal tamer.
That's hard, that.
I don't hate the idea of a have a word circus.
Who's the circus master? The ringmaster.
You're not.
Matthew. Get Matthew to be the circus master.
He's the ringmaster. Also sounds like a euphemism, doesn't it?
Do you know when we have a conversation in the office where it's like, lad, we've got a really good price on a tiger? I'm out. Yeah,
He knows
yeah,
people with tigers.
Matthew's got an elephant guy. So yeah, I mean, it would be kind of fun.
What are the things in
I wonder if there's a circus, do they have a day off?
Sunday? I know it's quite a big one, isn't it, Sunday?
I think it might be a Tuesday.
Well, the Chinese have Tuesdays or Monday off, don't they? As in the chippies.
Right.
So it might be the same day.
The Chinese circuits.
Chinese have Wednesdays off.
Do they, yeah?
Yeah. I think they try and capitalise
Clever.
on the Sundays and Mondays and Tuesdays.
The Asians have different weekends.
Right, so we need an Asian circus. Matthew, he'll know someone.
Salt and pepper circus, we'll have a word.
Salt and pepper circus?
It's a great
Think Chinese?
Right, what have we got here?
So we've got fire performers, the trapeze, juggling, fire
Bagsy
breathing,
juggling.
It's the easy one, isn't it?
stilts.
But I can already juggle, so I don't need to learn anything.
It just says elephants. I don't know how.
Kicking elephants. It's
Because
a
there's
roll
normally
on from
elephants
the,
just fucking bobbing around while everything else is going on, isn't it?
It's a roll on from the athletics thing where how far can you kick an elephant?
I've seen an elephant like balance on a ball with 4 legs. That was mad. Might have been in a cartoon.
Gay elephant.
Knife throwing.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm taking that.
I'll have a bit of that.
No, I'm going to put 2 of them together. Knife throwing, trampolining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a word circus coming in the end of this year.
What are you doing, Finn? Just having big fingers. You're the freak.
Diablo.
The man with big fingers who walks on going,
The bearded man.
all of us.
Just everyone.
Except for Finn. Yeah. Can't grow one.
Can you not grow a beard?
I could, but it'd be shit.
Can you do?
But you're Turkish, mate. They like a beard, mate.
Finn,
I know.
when's your next gig? Can you grow a beard just so we can see what it's like?
So I shaved yesterday, and I left the mustache just to send a picture to my mate,
Let me see.
and I kind of liked it. No, it was on Snapchat.
I think you'd suit it.
That's a lie.
Huh?
Who are you on about?
What?
You sent it on Snapchat?
Yeah, so he couldn't keep it.
You screenshot it.
He didn't though. Trust him. It's got to be trust on Snapchat. This is from Cassie Gwynn.
Hang on.
Speed round.
I saw the video, by the
This
way,
is
of
not-
you last year without your beard, and oh my god.
So
Why
bad.
did we let you off?
Oh,
Awful.
So
well,
bad.
the
well,
goatee was so much better than no beard.
Yeah.
we're going to Amsterdam in June, and I only go to Amsterdam with a goatee, so get ready for it, boys.
Cassie says, here's a Patreon special idea for you lids. Similar to how you did your version of Bake Off, have a go at the Great Pottery Throwdown. But please, please don't recreate the scene from Ghost. That's pottery hack.
I don't
think
mind
it'd
that.
be a lot of fun.
Learn to do some pot, you know?
I would
what bit
lo-
in Ghost when you do
I
pod?
would love to do a bit of.
So you can make the best bowl.
What bowl's that?
What?
Biggest bowl ever.
Fruit bowl.
You have to get in, don't you? You have to get your fingers in, and then build it out like that.
Yeah. I mean, that could be a part of a special coming soon. You never know.
I'm into it. Anyone with a potter's wheel?
Yeah.
Anyone with a potter's wheel?
Yeah.
Already a part of an upcoming special, isn't it?
Yeah, no, but we need someone with a potter's wheel.
I've missed that bit of the special.
We don't invite you to the meetings anymore. Finn.
It's Amsterdam.
That is actually true.
It's Amsterdam. We're gonna go and do the other part.
You're going to be in the room where it happens, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm just not outside.
I
Like
wanna be
Karen
in the room where it happens, the room
Sorry,
where it
no.
happens, the room where it happens. I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens, the room where it happens.
Luke Combs.
My God, in God we trust, but we never really know what got discussed.
Oh, it's Hamilton.
Click, boom, then it happens. Wanna be in the room where it happens. Alexander Hamilton, what did they say?
case you forgot his name for 30 seconds.
City down the river. Did Washington know about the dinner? Was the presidential pressure to deliver?
Dan, turn the mics down.
It must be funny. I bet that's a funny bit. Lafayette's foreign. Morons. Go on.
Right.
So French.
Last one. This is from Tara. Hi, boys. I've got a Patreon special idea. Obviously, you lads make proper top tier merch, but you should try your hand at being knockoff merch sellers. Have a day designing shite t-shirts for a random band doing a show in Liverpool. There's a Luke Combs tribute act on in September. Whoever makes the most money wins.
No.
What be illegal tradesman outside? HMRC will be all over us, mate. I'm not getting audited for this. No, next.
You could do it legally, couldn't you?
What is it?
You can ask Luke Combs if we can make him merch.
We don't make it for Luke Combs. It's the tribute. So make it for that guy.
So then we've got to go and speak to the only man on the planet I couldn't respect less. I'd rather make Charles Manson merch and sell it outside his prison.
That would sell.
His prison,
I
he's
know,
dead.
yeah. What?
We fire that.
Yeah.
Who saw Charles Manson coming up today? Get on your bingo card.
Charles Manson.
Right, we've got a couple of bits of
Do you not
advice to
respect
give.
Charles Manson?
And that's the end of the speed round. Wasn't even fast. Wasn't even close to fast.
Person.
They're never fast. That's the whole point.
No.
Here to help.
I slowed you down by making you do a speed run.
The best thing to do. If you wanna do it, you'll be fine. If you don't, you might do time. Sleeping well.
You're not sleeping well. What's up?
Everything.
Too much pussy. Probably pussy.
Too much pussy.
Yeah.
Okay, right. This is anonymous. Hi,
Oh.
please keep me anonymous as the missus is a listener.
Jake got it.
Need some advice. I was having issues with my girlfriend and we were on the brink of a breakup. I was planning on having a chat about it when she said we needed to talk. She told me that she was pregnant. I was shocked, mainly as she drinks so much that I thought her alcohol blood level was too high for her to get pregnant. Well, I couldn't break up with her, but recently she admitted that the pregnancy was a lie. Since the lie, things have improved, especially in the bedroom. So I don't know whether I should end things or not. I think it was evil Knievel of her to lie, but her head game is class.
Have they decorated the bedroom?
Huh?
It sounds like they decorated the bedroom. Things have improved.
Oh, yeah.
Home improvements.
It's good, that, Carl. I'm glad you explained it, though, because no one knew what the fuck you were talking about at first.
Break up with her. She sounds like an
So
absolute.
she's
evil
made
witch.
up a pregnancy, phantom pregnancy, to stay
Lads
together.
are such dickheads, aren't they? She's clearly a psycho. She's lied about being pregnant, but she noshes me off dead well. I don't know what to do with her, boys. She's threatened me with a knife and my mum with a pair of scissors, but God, she's fit.
There's plenty more cocksuckers in the sea, my friend. Find someone else who'll pole your vault.
Yeah, that's awful.
Yeah. No forgiveness.
No, it's
No.
awful.
No. So break
Like
up.
what? Like just like. There's nothing to say.
It's
She's a
manipulation of the
psychopath.
highest. It's the manipulation of the. That is maybe not to the level of like, I'll kill myself if you leave me. Like the manipulation there is just fucking wild.
We're having a baby.
Okay, right.
You don't like you're in charge of your life, aren't you? People are in your life because you let them be in your life, and if they show you who they are, the longer you're with them, you're just gonna get more of that stuff.
Yeah,
That's
she's not
a-
going to stop making up pregnancies. How many fake kids are you going to have here?
Can you afford it?
Yeah,
Same as a Peugeot, innit?
yeah.
A child costs the same as a Peugeot every year until they're 18.
What?
Google it. How much does a child cost per year? It's the same as a Peugeot.
What,
What
Peugeot?
Peugeot?
206.
Oh, what? A brand new one.
Brand new.
Off the-
Baseline,
off
top,
the
top spec.
forecourt.
Brand new 206. Hasn't been made since 2004.
£12,400 a
Tell me
year.
that's not the price of a Peugeot.
No,
What
that
is
is
it?
the price of a Peugeot. He hasn't Googled the price of a child.
Yes?
I did.
Oh,
Yay! See? Kids cost Peugeots. Do you want kids or 18 Peugeots?
Yeah.
You could get
Think
18,
about that.
You could get 18 years in
imagine
the
having
future.
that garage. Using all my Peugeots.
Yeah, I don't have kids, but look at me fucking
Spend
Peugeot.
Christmases with them. They'll look after me when I'm older, these Peugeots.
Carl,
That's
you're
not why
way
you-
off, mate.
Whoa, no, this is back in the day when Peugeots used to
Yeah,
be a little cheaper.
Peugeot. Fucking hell, Peugeots are expensive now.
So are kids. though.
20 grand for a Peugeot.
Oh.
Wild.
There you go.
It's like
Have
there's
some
only
kids.
one Peugeot. There's only one Peugeot. There's one
only
model, one price.
Peugeot.
I went for the cheapest Peugeot in the range, and that was 20 grand.
What is
Tell
it?
them to me.
A 208.
Oh, it's up to 8 now.
208.
Where have you heard that, Carl? Where have you heard the Peugeot thing? Where have you got that in your head from?
I think it was on 2 pints. I think Louise says it.
Right.
At the price of a Peugeot. But she's right.
Nearly.
Like 12 grand a year just to have a thing in your house. I'd rather have 12 grand in my house.
I think you've talked yourself out of the fulfillment of having children.
Yeah. Fuck them.
People who
Don't
have
fuck
kids, though, don't fuck them. Like, say it's the best thing they've ever done. Like, he's always talking about that.
I mean, it's also
This
one
isn't
of the
you,
worst
but
things I've ever
people
done.
lie.
It's one of the worst things you've ever done.
It's the best thing I've ever done, and has been repeatedly one of the more annoying, tiresome
People
things
get
I've
to
ever
the
done.
bottom of the pit.
It's hard and difficult and irritating, and also brilliant, and has given me a reason to live.
Yeah.
How old's Etta now?
She's just about to turn 7. I went and bought her a drum kit yesterday.
That's so
I
cool.
seen that. How old's Jack now?
11.
2.5. It's 3 in April.
Right, so 3 and 7. So you've just said it's the best thing you've ever done and the worst thing you've ever done. The big question is, would you swap them for 10 Peugeots?
I'd swap one of them for 3 Peugeots. No, Jack's just coming good now.
Yeah, but
Jack's coming good now.
there's a thing where it's like people have kids and then go, "Oh, I have kids. It's great. Like, come and join us. Of
course, we want-
in the misery."
Oh, 100%. We want you on the team.
Yeah, no, because you don't want to be on your own in the misery. Not you,
Yeah.
but like join us in the misery. No, on Sunday I woke up at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
You can do that with kids though. You just have
You
to
can't.
ignore them.
And I get to book a holiday when I want, and if I
I
want to
know
go out,
because it's not your time yet. But you are going to be a dad. It's going to happen in the next few years. And then while you're doing it, you'll be like, this is really hard and also the best thing I've ever done. It's it's a juxtaposition. It's imperfect but wondrous and also annoying as fuck. And then great. And you will do it.
Maybe.
And if you right now are like, I want 12 grand and to get up at 11, then maybe it's not the time to do it. But I think there's going to be a point in your 40s and 50s, 60s, if you haven't done it, that you'll go,
No.
I couldn't give a fuck about those lions.
No.
I'm
Lions?
no cop.
At the zoo on his own, wishing he had a kid.
Shit. Oh, by the way, the Peugeot badge is a lion.
In my 50s and 60s, I'll have got together enough money that I can love the world and enjoy my life, and I've got kids and I can't go.
He's just saying when you go to the zoo, you'd be like, I don't give a fuck about those lions, but if I had a kid with me, they might like.
Carl, also, this is all bollocks because you are going to have kids. I bet you.
Okay, well, as I've said, me and Seneca have the conversation
You will.
intermittently, and right now we don't want them.
And I understand, but that doesn't mean you don't want them forever. And the whole 12 grand thing is such a load of shit. It really is, isn't it?
Is
it
it
more?
more?
Well, no, but I'm saying who gives, like, honestly, who gives a fuck? If it was twice that, you'd still do it.
Nah.
Yeah.
What can you get for
No.
24 grand these days off the forecourt?
Well, a Peugeot,
Peugeots.
actually. Yeah. A Peugeot, because you got the pricing wrong.
36 Peugeots you can have.
If the price of a kid was £1 million a year, you'd be like, yeah, probably not going to do that. But you will, like, it will give you the most amazing focus and purpose in
I've
your
got
life.
purpose.
No, but it'll give you more. Anything you think is giving you focus and purpose, and
Yeah, but not another love will make me get up at 4 a.m. because it's shit the bed.
yeah, it will. And you won't be like, oh, do you know what? A Peugeot wouldn't shit the bed.
Like, think about how much you love. Think about how much you love Wallace.
Yeah, I've
Like
got it.
everyone who's got kids. Like, have you seen Tom Segura's bit about it? So Tom Segura's like, I love me kids, and then I speak to people who go, I totally get it because I've got a dog, and he goes, I've been a dog person my entire life. I've got dogs right now, but the difference between how I love me kids and how my dog is, if my dog was to even slightly hurt one of my children, immediately and without question, I would drown my dog and then give it to me son.
I don't want them things. I don't want to drown dogs. So, you know.
You know,
maybe
by the way, just to point, because I don't think you took on what Adam had said there properly.
Go on.
You don't have to drown dogs when you have kids. It's not like, oh, you're a dad
Go,
now.
'cause I wouldn't do it.
Wallace? Yeah.
Maybe
But
we'll
you
have
love
one.
that dog, don't you?
Yeah.
Like so much. Just times it by 10.
I don't want 10 dogs.
It's very irritating to talk to sometimes, isn't it, when he's how he is.
Right, so we're saying break up with her, but
I'm
it's
gonna
your life, so-
when you have a baby shower, I'm gonna buy a Peugeot and be like, look, you've got both. You've won. You're pregnant, and here's a Peugeot.
That would be fucking fire. What can I get?
Mental present.
Is that 20 grand now?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, mate. Inflation.
That'd be so annoying. It would be such a waste because you have really nice cars. You don't want a Peugeot.
No, but I'd have one. That's quite a nice one, though. 6.5 APR representative as well.
I'm buying it with cash.
Right, next one. This is from Dan. All right, lids. My ex is moving in over the road with her new fella and acting like it's not at all weird.
Louise.
For context, we were together for around 7 years, had an amicable breakup, and stayed friendly post. I moved out and moved 20 miles away to my own place. She's since started dating someone new, and they have decided to rent a house that's literally 20 seconds from my new gaff. I walk past the house every day and regularly park outside of it. She's acting like I'm the arsehole for taking objection with it. But I feel like it's absolutely psychotic to move 20 miles away, not only to the same town as your ex, but the same postcode.
Hang on, Finn. Have they got a kid together, or is it just proper ex?
Just ex.
Oh my god.
Did she know that?
We've now stopped speaking, but I need some advice. How do I deal with this? Cheers, lids.
You put a telescope on your roof that is so obviously pointed right into their living room. You make it look like start acting really happy.
Yeah.
Do what Chandler does in Friends. Make a move on it and go, I'm glad you're back here because we can now fuck behind our partner. Like, make it really like,
Yeah, but then what if she bends over?
and you get to fuck as well.
Where's the
Win-win.
telescope come into that?
It's to scare them.
You have to
Buy
fuck
a
a while using
telescope
the
and then we'll tell you what the next move is.
Your asshole. Your asshole looks massive in this telescope. Get it out, girl.
Yeah. You just start flirting again.
Okay, let's role play this.
Yeah.
Who are you? Are you in this?
Oh, I can be.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
no.
role playing.
Okay.
Dan,
Don't.
you're the husband or the fella of the bird.
Okay, so I'm the bird.
He's the bird. You're you.
Oh my.
So I'm not involved at all.
You're on a podcast
You're not,
talking
Adam.
about
What are
it.
you doing out here?
Just got my phone.
I'm the husband of the bird.
And you're the.
I'm his bed.
Who am I?
I can promise you, this role play is going to be dog shit.
You're the fella whose
I already
bird's
know.
just moved in.
All right, I don't even know nothing about it. I'm just a fella.
I'm the bird. He's my ex.
Yeah.
You're.
I'm his new bed and he's your new fella.
And I'm a Peugeot.
Right, okay.
Can I be the telescope?
Yeah, we just. Okay. Right.
And scene.
We just,
Who am I?
We just moved in across the road. Hope you don't mind.
Are we going to fuck again then?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa.
How are you here?
I'm her boyfriend. I'm sat right next to you.
Dan,
We're
we're
doing a
both-
podcast together.
both at Aldi.
Also, that's a very big telescope. Point it somewhere else. Great. Really good role play. And Finn didn't.
Even get a lie.
And Finn didn't even do a disabled voice, which is weird because when he acts, it's usually offensive.
So.
you
what's the
need to
advice?
flip it
Get a
and-
telescope and then try and fuck her.
No. You're not trying to fuck her. You're trying to make her think you want to fuck. And then if she goes for it, then you show her fella and go, look at her tits.
In the telescope.
and then he goes,
And just,
"Yeah, I've
just
seen-"
clarify, telescope is on top of the house. It's not in a bedroom.
But you
put it.
got to tell your wife that you're trying to fuck your new neighbour as well.
Oh, she'll be on board with it. She'll be on board with it.
And the new
Wives love
neighbour's an
that.
ex.
Wives love that. I'm sorry, your ex is
So you
there.
go, listen, love, like, you know, Julie's moving across the street. Yeah? Well, I'm going to have to try and fuck her.
Of course, babe. Of course. It just makes sense.
It'll make her feel uncomfortable. And then hopefully they'll move out.
Oh, 100%. Great idea.
So
Get your
if she
dick out.
comes to you and says, hey, your fella's trying to fuck me,
Yeah,
you've got
yeah.
to go, oh, is he? Yeah, you fucking bitch.
And also, we
Well,
use
you
that
better not.
telescope. We've spent so much money on it. I mean, I wanted to go on a holiday this year, but all the budget's gone on the telescope. Let's use it.
Do you think telescopes are?
A good telescope,
£4,000.
at least, mate. You want a good one, don't you?
Tell you what then, don't
Hubble.
waste money on a telescope. Just get a pair of binoculars and stand in your front garden doing this.
Where are the binoculars?
Oh yeah, don't even buy binoculars. These are
Yeah,
free.
that is actually more threatening. If you just like pretend you got binoculars, I'm fucking watching you, Judy.
Get some binoculars and put
And I'll
them
bring a
down
cup of
and
tea.
go,
They are, love. You keep threatening her subtly.
"Stand in your gaff with this."
You got to try and seduce her into wanting to fuck you and then tell a fella.
Whoa,
That's the
I'm
plan.
glad you've moved all the way here. Whoa, I can tell from my hand binoculars that you're still
You
fuckable.
look like Batman.
My wife's into it as well.
Try and seduce her into fucking you. And then
I mean, move.
Just
Or
as,
move.
Just as she
whoa.
gets her pussy out,
Whoa.
like it's a surprise 40th, you invite everyone in, her fella, all the other neighbours, and you're like, look at her, dirty bitch. She was going to fuck me.
And she went to the surprise 40th, even though she knows she's 32 years old
You just
and it's
leave.
not her birthday. Do you know what? I should have known this was a ruse.
Look at
I'm
her.
32 and my birthday's in June.
Go on, look at that.
I got my pussy out and everything because you had hand binoculars. You bastard, I shouldn't even have moved here.
I love, by the way, that everyone's outside going, what are we waiting for? I was doing something. And the fella's like, oh. Come in.
Look!
Why did you invite me, Dad? All right, you've got back at me, but I've got me pussy out from me, Dad. Going in the trailer.
And
Look
that's
at
like,
what she's
I knew
doing.
you were in 40, girl.
Your cock's out. Ignore that. Look at her.
I don't know how you do surprise 40th, but if I turned 40 and my dad got his dick out, that'd certainly feel like a surprise. Oh, Dad. Yeah, so that's the plan. Or just
solved,
move,
yeah.
or kill her.
Don't move.
He can't move.
No, then you lose.
Yeah.
That's
you-
the last resort. That's like, don't do that.
No, there's some psychopaths following you around the country.
Yeah, you
You
make
don't
her
need
move.
secondary advice if we just give them a foolproof plan.
Fake
Get
40th.
your pussy inside. Get your
Fake
pussy out.
pussy 40th.
Yeah. Make her get a pussy out in front of a dad who's got his dick out with hand binoculars.
Why has he got his
His
dick
dad's,
out?
his dad's got his dick out.
Oh, I thought the dad had the dick out. I'm wondering why the dad had the
He
dick
stood
out.
there like, I don't know why I've got this out, but it's important.
Oh, I wondered where the dad's dick came from.
No, Adam's got his dick out.
Adam Rowe. What's he doing? He's on tour. Why is he there? Just move.
Don't move. That's the last thing.
Kill the dad.
Okay, right.
I wondered why the dad had the dick out.
They're all behind the door. like,
Hang on. This is not the 40th I thought it was.
Right.
Look at that.
That was good, that.
Everyone. I was going to fuck her. I'm going home.
And now, are we all agreed?
Come on, love.
Are we all agreed? She has to move. That's how it works. If you get your pussy out on your 32nd birthday when you fucking thought it was your 40th, you have to leave the village. Am I right? Banished. Take your big hairy biff and get out of this fucking village.
Foolproof.
Shame. Shame.
Foolproof.
Right.
We're just going through all that and she just goes, staying anyway.
Right, next one. Another anonymous one. Hello, please keep this anonymous for legal reasons. I live in a small village in the north of Scotland and a lot of people come and go on witness protection. Someone has now started living in the village who is an infamous criminal. I can't mention her name due to being able to do jail time if you mention where she lives, but she is an evil cunt. We want to do something to get her.
Maxine Carr.
We want to do something to
Is
get her
Ghislaine
to
Maxwell
leave
still alive,
the
or is she
village.
Say it again, Finn.
We need to get her. We want to do something to get her to leave the village. I need Carl and Adam to make suggestions like the skip and bouncy castle to do her in.
All right, surprise
Help,
40th.
Liz. Cheers.
Just copy
Make
and
it
paste. That's the problem.
Make her get a pussy
Carr,
out.
Scottish. It could be Maxine Carr.
Make her get a pussy out in
It
front of her
says
dad.
it's Googleable.
Google and Maxine Carr, see if she's out, living in Stirling. Might not be Stirling.
Just took a guess.
Seaside town. She's a mum in a seaside town.
Why are we trying to fucking oust a witness protection thing
I
on
don't
a
give
podcast?
Good. I hope so as well, bitch.
It doesn't
Who do
actually say.
you
where
don't
she
even know
is.
who it is.
I know Maxine Carr is.
You don't know who's Maxine Carr.
This woman said she was evil. I don't think that's grand larceny.
What did
is it?
Maxine Carr do?
If you're evil, do you go into witness protection?
She helped Ian Huntley kill kids then.
I think when you come out of jail, don't you? It's like
Yeah.
if you're one of the bad
Why
ones.
is she out of jail?
It's Maxine Carr has been out of jail for 10 years. It said there in the article.
Right, now
Very-
she's in a
I don't
village in
think
Scotland.
It's not her.
It's very possible
Right.
though.
It's possible, but it's not her.
So what should we do to get this?
So there's a
Simple.
there is. Let's guess it's a murderer.
How old is she? She's
Do you want me
39.
to just fill it in? She is. Yeah, she's 39, just about to turn 40.
Cogs are turning.
Oh, hello. Is she fit?
Look.
Yeah.
Forget about all that kid murdering she did. She's got a pussy out now on a birthday.
Move.
Are we all agreed?
Yes. Everyone say aye. Aye.
We can't follow the
Aye.
last one with this.
Is that how you're doing your votes?
Yeah, like
The village.
aye. You just need to. I reckon you out her, but do it as like a pseudonym.
Well, it sounds like everyone in the village knows. They're all like, oh, have you heard? Fucking, who's moved into number 43 Windermere Street?
Old fucking murder Mackenzie.
Jackson Bar. They give it a really bad fake name.
It's not really worth going to prison though, is it? If it gets back to you, like just to get some fucking nonce out of the village, it's not worth you going to prison.
Yeah, but you do it smart enough.
I don't think the guy's writing in to have a word for advice. I don't know if he's got the capabilities to. His pseudonym, fucking, I made up a name.
I don't know. I wouldn't want an evil woman living in my village.
I wouldn't.
But
But also, if you apparently like people come and go from witness protection a lot in this village. He lives in fucking Murdersville. Just get this is the exact opposite advice as the last one. Move.
oh yeah.
Why'd you live like this? Like people who in Emmerdale and Corrie and
Midsummer
like
Murders.
EastEnders. Like they're like, oh yeah, every year on Christmas there's a big fire and 7 people die. You just hope it's not you.
It's true, innit? Like
Who would move to fucking Albert Square or Coronation Street?
an Asian postman?
What?
There's always an Asian postman, isn't there?
Is there?
Yeah.
Name one.
I don't know his name, but there wasn't. Google that. Google that.
Which show?
Asian postman EastEnders.
Oh, I think I think I actually do know who you mean. Is it in the Masood family?
Yes.
Is there an Asian postman in
There you go.
Emmerdale as well?
Masood Ahmed.
So there was one. There's always an Asian postman in every episode. I don't know why I'm bringing it up, but I am.
Move.
Yeah, you've got to leave. Don't stay in fucking Murdersville.
Okay. Well, there it is. Move out your house, even if it's your childhood home.
What's the rules with witness relocation? No, no, it's
If
not.
anyone
no,
finds
it's not,
out- if
I know
anyone
it's not witness relocation, but it's what is it? If you're
Witness
the
protection.
but she's not a witness, is she? She's a fucking like.
No,
It's
it's
just like
basically
a fresh start.
Yeah, you
innit?
get a new name and
Yeah.
you've done your crime, but
There
you
was one that
probably
moved
hang
around.
on. But if she's killed someone, she's not done a crime, has she? She's got life. You can't.
You get life on a license. You don't get life in prison.
No, I know, but she's on license.
It's very rare. Life means life, Dan. You know?
No, I understand that, but you
Yeah, but
are.
if there's infamous people who have got new names who are still on license
Why did they get new
to
yeah.
protect them from, unfortunately, what they
Vigilantes.
deserve. Vigilante justice. Yeah.
Do you reckon they get to pick their own name?
Yeah. What are you going with?
What am I going with?
Yeah.
I've never murdered anyone. I'm sticking with Adam Rowe.
Joe Kickass. I'm going with.
Peaceful McChill. Friendly McNon-rape.
Don't put rape in it
Put it on the
anyway.
nose, I don't know.
Just to get the. Just
Hello,
to get the.
Mr. McNon-rape. How are you?
Well, he seems like a nice guy.
It'd just be like mad if they give you a name and you just didn't like it and you've got to have it forever.
Terrence.
Like Terence Sipowicz. I'm not Jewish though.
He wouldn't give you a Jewish one.
Better than McNon-rape, though, isn't it?
What name you going with if you had to? Like, right, Adam, you going to Stirling with Murdersville. You get a new name.
Vincenzo
It's always Vincent.
Balotelli.
Subtle. No one will even know who he is. There's a new lad called Vincenzo Balotelli moved in locally.
New
No one
Italian
knows
lads just moved to the village. Very, very strong Scouse accent. All right, I'm Vincenzo.
him. Keeps getting the surname wrong. I'm Vincenzo Aguero, I think. What would you do done
What?
if you had the new name?
I think I'd go Tom Cruise.
Yeah, go George
I was
Clooney.
thinking someone really famous.
George Clooney, I'll go with.
Because then if they Google you, you can't be found out.
Safe.
Yeah. I go Ian Huntley. And they'd be
Go
like,
with another criminal. Someone who did worse stuff.
that's not Ian Huntley. I'd be like, I know. So it's just isn't it? All suspecting me of being in witness protection.
Why would I pick Ian Huntley if I was in witness protection? Be a bit fucking stupid, that wouldn't it? I've had to live with this name since that man did what he did. I keep moving houses because everyone thinks I'm Ian Huntley.
Heinrich Himmler. All right. Not even German. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
He did a thing from behind.
That was the
What?
Heimlich. He used to shank people to death as well in Nazi Germany, though, so you're not wrong.
Fair.
Himmler's first name. If I've got Heinrich right, I'm fucking... Yes, mate.
You knew who it was?
I just question myself for...
It's Goebbels' his first name.
Joseph.
Yeah.
But it's spelled Josef. See?
Joseph.
I can always spell them.
Stalin.
Same.
Jesus' dad. What was Jesus' dad's second name?
Cook.
Of Nazareth.
Joseph of Nazareth.
There was only like 4 people there.
What was his surname, though? What was Mary's second name?
Queen of Scots.
Just doing word association now, aren't we?
Mary Magdalene, innit? Or is that someone else?
That was his bird, wasn't it, the prosy?
Yeah, was he goosing a girl with the same name as his ma? You couldn't do that, could you?
And she was a brass as well.
Yeah, but like, you don't judge sex workers, Carl.
Back then, you did.
No.
But maybe he didn't because he was God, wasn't
His full name was Joseph Ben Yakov.
Plays for Chelsea.
Great player.
he? And what was his ma's name?
He's been loaned to Leon.
Mary's surname.
Mary
Yeah.
Ben Yakov, probably, innit? What did you take your surname then? I think it's a mother.
Her name was actually Miriam. It doesn't say what her
Where have you
surname
got
was.
Ben Yakov from?
Google.
Google.
I think it's mother of God, isn't it?
It means son of Jacob, Ben Yakov.
All right, cool.
Son of Jacob, Yakov.
Next question, Finn.
Next one, we got some confessions.
Oh, confession.
Conversion.
Oh, confession.
Confession. Oh, whoa! Confession.
And now we've got some confessions.
Confession.
It's the start of an R&B song.
It's mad that. I didn't know. No one knows Mary's surname. I'm questioning it. Google literally says I don't
Nowhere
know.
in the Bible does it says Ben Yaakov anywhere. Ah, it's a sneaky one.
Confessions.
Keep having Dunkin' Donuts on the way to the studio, like I've done it the last 7 records.
What do you get?
And they're giving away blue donuts today because it's Blue Monday. They're giving away
just the
anything
saddest-
you buy, you get a free
Oh,
donut.
it's just the saddest day of the year.
This is the saddest day of the year, and I'm flying because I'm with you.
It's my
cunts.
sister's birthday. Happy birthday.
Is that why she's sad?
Happy birthday, Amy girl.
Yeah. Right. Anonymous, as always, send
What
them
a
in
woman.
to the Patreon. You're listening on Patreon, so send them in. You get them done quicker.
She is a
essentially.
woman, though, isn't she?
Amy,
My sister.
She's a woman.
she's not yet 20,
She
is
is.
she?
She's 20.
She's a very-
She's 23 today.
She's a very womanly 23. Sorry, I can't do it. She is. Do you know what I mean?
She looks older than me. A lot of people.
He's
say.
She is
something.
she is a honestly good shoulders. I'm joking.
She is. She's
I love
massive.
it. Amy's
She is a
lovely.
centre half.
Amy's lovely. Fact.
Right.
Is
Anonymous.
it Amy or Immy?
Amy.
Imogen. All right, guys. I'm a happily married, this doesn't make any sense already. All right, guys. I'm going to read it as is. All right, guys. I'm a happily married, very happily man who is who is close to 40. Basically, life is great apart from my guilty conscience. I secretly visit a dominatrix 2 or 3 times a year, and I can't stop.
Oh yes, mate.
We're talking chastity cages, ball busting, and ends with me being dressed in lingerie, sucking a big fat strap on before she fucks me with it. And I love it. My wife doesn't know, though. Do I deserve penance?
Oh,
Wow.
question with this thing, because that sounds fun. When do you get to spooge?
Spooge.
When do you get to jizz?
When they decide, innit?
No, but how do you jizz?
Out your cock.
Yeah.
No, but what makes you jizz? Where's the sex?
Sexual arousement.
What from being called a fucking scumbag? You just go.
You're getting bummed and that, aren't you?
Oh right, is that where you jizz?
I mean, I've never done it, but I
Well, I've never come from the bum. I've been led to believe that there's a G spot in there, and you go for
You
it.
can
Look
feel
at
it when you have
Will.
a big poo.
Nodding.
I've never come during a poo.
I haven't, but
I mean, that is a proper poo, isn't it?
I've got pleasure from it though.
If you come from a flip, you're an animal.
Oh god, Adam, me all right? Yeah, it's just hit me G spot. It's normal.
Horrible. Oh dear.
I don't listen. I'm into the idea of being all fucking like, oh, you piece of shit, and like, oh yeah. But then I want to have sex in a vagina. It's nice, isn't it?
Well, ask
You know
them.
what I mean?
I don't think that's a dominatrix, though, is it?
It's like, you piece of shit. You're doing nothing. I'm like, but now you can bum me. I'd like that to be the. You know what I mean? I just don't get the whole constantly being whipped with your dick in a little cage, and then you're like, and that's your time. See you next week, Jeff.
It's men who've usually got high-powered jobs who want to take all responsibility off. They don't want to answer questions and make decisions. They want to be a piece of scum, and this woman takes
Piece of
control.
skull.
Yeah.
Like all day they're going, sell that, buy that, blah blah blah, all that gear.
Yeah.
They just want to be
High
spat on.
powerful.
He knows.
Man. Works at Argos. You know, all day you're in the Argos warehouse. Get that, sell that. Order numbers that. You know, and you just want to be a piece of scum at the end of the day, 3 times a year. You don't need to jizz.
No, they do jizz. They jizz when they're told to jizz.
Hang
by
on,
the woman
that's-
dominating them.
That's not how jizz works.
What do you mean?
I don't. You
It
could be.
is for these people. I don't know. Do I? I've never been dominated by some fucking wonderful woman who like whips you and spits on you and that.
It all sounds good, but I can't. And then she can't be like, and you can jizz now. I'm like, give us a hand then.
No, I think
No.
I think she's good enough to make you
They
reload.
get you so that you're close, and then like, but you're not.
Then you
So
can
they're
only
edging
stop.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, you're getting edged.
Edging. Do
Yeah.
you have to pay extra? How can you edge within the hour?
Then,
Extra.
then Bono comes in.
He's on fire. Listen, I'm very wary of this, but I'm into it. Honestly, I just want to be. I
You
want
just
to be
want
slagged
to
off.
come, don't you?
I think I want some of this, but then I want just normal sex.
Just ask Laura to be horrible to you.
Yeah, I did. I don't think she's into it.
Oh, really? Yeah. Not even with a script.
What?
Script.
Yeah, tell her what to say. In case she's a bit nervous about what to say, you can say.
The danger with
lines.
that is like
You've been a naughty boy. Are these fire doors?
can do a sketch about that.
I'd
The
love
danger with getting your wife involved with like dominating you is, you know what women are like, and they'll
There you go. There you go.
they'll use it as like a way to get like things they're actually bothered about in the relationship.
Yeah. Look at you, you pathetic piece of shit. What's your fucking PIN number? Give me a card. Go on, approve that payment, you scum.
You never do the dishes, you never do the dishes,
that's
and
it.
you're a fucking ugly fat cunt. Like the first bit like bothered these men more though.
No, I don't want that. That wasn't a sexy one, the last one.
But they want that's what these men want. They want to be like.
Oh, no, I want
Yeah.
fun degradation.
Oh, no, you want
I
to have
don't-
nice sex with the brass?
I don't want to be called a big fat cunt. That's not sexy. I want to be called a dirty little perv.
You don't want to
Yeah,
dominate
but no, it's like they degrade you.
Yeah.
They'd go after you like being bald, being fat, your glasses, your
What is this, slam
No.
poetry?
Glasses are off.
your
with the
constant need for
dominatrix.
approval,
Yeah, you
your
can't
comparing
drive.
skills.
You can't really drive very well. You walk weird. This is what they'd say.
No, I don't. This is horrible. What's happening? This
What?
isn't turning me on.
You don't want to go to a dominatrix then?
I do. I just
don't?
want it. I think you're at 10. I think I want a 4. I want 5.
What does she do?
You dirty fucking. You're a dirty boy.
So you want like
You want sex
babe
talk?
station?
I
Do you
want,
not use that sex talk in sex? What's your sex talk? Because
What?
dirty boy that's not like a wow. That's like quite normal.
is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I want normal.
You're a dirty little bitch and all that. Oh, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
it.
normal.
I don't want to be called a big fat cunt. Big fat cunt and you're bald.
It's outside.
No fat ball cunts in the ring.
And you can have 10 Peugeots by now, you daft cunt. You stupid swat. Why did you start a
Ball
podcast
cunts
at
in the waiting
39?
room. Go and tell him to come in. He's like, can I hear you?
They're in page yet.
So, do they just say all the worst things ever?
They-
You've
they-
not looked after your teeth? I'd be like, well,
They degrade you.
have you even got a fucking pension sorted, you big fat fucking cunt? I'd be like, well. Now you can jizz. I'm
Have you
like,
done your
"Come on."
tax return yet? They get you all scared as well. Tax month, innit? Have you paid?
Imagine you're on 6 points. You're a shit driver. You're on 12. You lose your license like Freddie Quinn in lockdown.
Yeah, you just want sexy talk. You don't want degrading.
No, I
You're a dirty boy is not a
Oh,
dominatrix.
it's one step towards. Come on, you dirty cunt.
Such a good one.
Big fat twat isn't. That's not good.
I would be upset if that was used. I'd be like, whoa.
Let's talk dirty. You're a stupid twat.
Watching the telly.
What? Fucking hell. Not touching your dick. Looks like it stinks. Your dick. Can you imagine that if she's
That
wearing...
is what they say
And
to
then
me.
they just
You
don't
don't
touch
No, you can... These are pros.
Look at your cheesy little bellend, John. You fucking horrible fat baldy cunt.
Yeah, we need to get that in a cage. Don't want it anywhere near me.
Have you even
Oh,
washed
I'm
your
not doing the
arsehole? It
cage.
smells like poo.
I'm not doing the cage. My dick could be rattling around in there. I'm not doing
You're
the...
just sliding through the bars. You've got the baby cage.
Keep your shoes on. I bet you've got athlete's foot, you old cunt.
How does she know that?
She doesn't know that.
When did you last speak to your dad, eh?
Oh, what? You've got a terrible relationship with your father and he's ill. You should ring him more. And you weren't there enough for your granddad, were you?
Christ almighty.
John just upset himself.
Just made myself feel sad.
That was horrific.
I don't want it to do that. I don't want to do that. He'd be ashamed of you. No, it turns out I'm not into dominatrixes. They're horrible.
That's the worst moment.
I just want to be
in
called.
Halloween history.
I just want to be called a dirtbag and fingered. You dirty bastard.
Bit Finn, don't you
Yeah,
dare.
we can't do any more.
Speed round. Speed round of things that make me sad. Honestly, I've learned a lot about dominatrix. I'm sure you could, Taylor. I just want to.
You
I
just
wanna-
want a sexy lady to talk to.
No, I want to do. Well, I want to get slagged off a bit, but
I want a pasty. Like now. Not in the bedroom.
the dominatrix pasty. Go have that. Cornish
Actually, the
piece of
bedroom would
shit.
be all right. You've done.
Yeah.
Get your steak bake out, love.
Flaky piece of shit. Again, psoriasis.
Psoriasis.
Ladies and gents, that was this week's Patron exclusive. Thanks for listening. It's goodbye from everyone.
AdamRowe.co.uk for tour tickets.
Oh, my special's out today.
Whoa.
Is this out on Wednesday the 17th of January? Yay! On the Have a Word podcast YouTube page, go and watch Dan Nightingale's special, which starts off very professional sounding and ends in an absolute cacophony of madness and is probably the best thing I've put on the internet. I hope you enjoy it. Please like, comment, share it, spread it around. Will Hutchby has done a fucking beautiful job. The tour was great and we captured a magical night. I hope you enjoy it. Smasher was good. I hope you enjoy this more.
Check in with your dads.
Check in with and ring your granddad. Because I didn't.